Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a great day. I just got done with, I only have one tutoring on Tuesdays right now. I just finished that. I was like, let me jump on it quick. Hey, Marie, how are you? How have you been? I haven't even picked a deck yet. Hey, Divine Tarot Reader, how are you? That's Andy, right? No? Is that Andy? I can't remember. Good deal. Hey, Vibing, how are you? I hope you're having a great day. I just got done with my one tutoring session today. I was like, let me jump on. I'm good. No, it's not Andy. It's a Divine Tarot Reader. I can't remember. I know there's a guy named Andy that has Divine in his name, but I think you're not him. You're one of the readers from India, right, Divine? All right, I have Marie first. Marie, and I'm really good. I'm doing good. It's got a little cold here, but it's not too bad. Marie, would you like a reading today, sweetie? A general love reading, yeah, vibing. Trying to decide what other decks I want to get for sure. A yes or no, because I wasn't prepared at all. A general reading. Okay, I'll start with Marie and then Divine if they want one, even though you are a tarot reader. I believe I remember he's really fast too, if I remember correctly. I feel like when I read, I'm pretty like a slow reader. All right, Marie. Higher power, source, divine. That's the two. To my work. Hey, Connor. How are you? I hope you're doing good today. For Marie, higher power, source, divine. Marie, reading. I call upon Marie's spirit team, her archangels, her divine. Oh, you've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Sun coming out. I remember. Yes, I was thinking that. And the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, Divine Tarot Reader has a channel. You'll have to check him out. I just started dipping my toes in the astrology pool. It's so insane how closely aligned we are to the planets and all of the above. So I'm excited to learn more. And numerology is really cool too. So that's really neat. All right, Marie, you have the Wheel of Fortune coming out first. The wheel, oh, that's right, yeah. The wheel of destiny is ever turning. If you're in a bad spot now, wait patiently. Good times are coming. Likewise, things may be great now, but be prepared to adapt when the energy suddenly shifts in the other direction. Treat others well, and those vibes will come back your way. Let the universe help you make decisions by listening to your intuition. I love how it's like treat others well, because sometimes when we're in that low spot, our energy may, it's hard sometimes to be optimistic and happy and all the above when we're going through it, right? Hey, Kat, how are you? Oh, no, Divine. I'm doing Marie's right now, but I can read for you after, Divine. So it's just the ebb and flow, right? Wheel of Fortune. I always say life is going to get lifey at some point, on multiple points. Then you have the Sun. The Sun is a very positive one. This is the golden oyster mushroom. Success, joy. If you feel like you're stuck in the shadows, the Sun card is here to provide light and restored happiness. Be true to yourself. Experience this impartial elemental joy with youthful vigor and just play. And that's how I find I get myself out of the murky waters, is by playing, doing things that lift my vibrations. If there's an opportunity ahead of you, grab it with gusto. Hey, Dark Horse, how are you? And I would really appreciate it if y'all would hit that thumbs up for me. It means a lot. It helps the algorithm. I'm not quite monetized yet, but almost there. So I would appreciate it so much. And Divine, what kind of reading would you like, sweetie? Marie, your last card is the Six of Pentacles, the Prince. If you are financially able to help the less fortunate, do so. If you are being supported by a generous donor, remember to reciprocity, to give back, right? By communicating your genuine gratitude. Kind words can be priceless. A really good reading. I like it. And the gift of generosity, too, coming behind the Sun. Thank you, Marie, for letting me read for you. I do, Anki. It's so funny. Every time you come in, you say, "Do you remember me?" You're too funny. I do. I do remember that name. All right, Divine. Question is upcoming financial growth. Divine, upcoming financial growth, higher power. You said you got no financial growth. It's good to hear you're doing good, Dark Horse, Divine. The King of Wands, Divine. Hey, Nahil, how are you? Divine. Divine Tarot. Financial growth. Divine Tarot, financial growth. Call upon the Spirit Team, the Archangels. Ooh, with the Tower, and then the Six of Pentacles behind that. Nahil, I wrote your name down, okay. The King of Wands, which you're a tarot reader, so you probably already know these. So, but I'll read them from mine because you just never know. I'll never forget you. The King of Wands. All right. The wine cap is the name of the mushroom. Entrepreneur. Be a fair and passionate leader by letting rational ideas shine through your entrepreneurial spirit. Materialize solutions with clarity and confidence so that others feel comfortable supporting you. Be a fair and I know you have a channel, so it may be applications to that. Be fair and passionate leader by letting rational ideas shine through your entrepreneurial spirit. Materialize solutions with clarity and confidence. I know, right? Adventures of Key Fob. I was like, why not Taco Tuesday? How's he now? Adventures of Key Fob. You have to tell him Aryan, Divine Aryan. I hope I'm not saying that wrong. Key Fob, tell him how you're doing. Hey, Healing Hearts. I don't know if I think I have seen that name. Forgive me. All right, then Divine, you have the Tower. That big rebuilding, right? This is called Yellow Netted Stinkborn. Collapse, upheaval, release. A monumental change is approaching. With it comes new beginnings, but get as stable as you can. It's going to be a bumpy ride. This change, while dramatic, is necessary for essential renewal. Keep your wits about you and your eyes on the horizon. And then behind that, the Six of Pentacles. The Prince, just like Marie had. Generosity, gratitude. Oh, and I always find that when I have that attitude of gratitude, it's like the law of attraction. I'm going to bring in more because I'm focusing on the glass is half full versus half empty. If you're financially able to help the less fortunate, do so. If you are being supported by a generous donor, remember to communicate that gratitude. Kind words can be priceless. I like it. It feels good. And overall, very good reading. The cards are too unique. Yeah, Maddie, Adventures of Q Pop is my husband. He got me the Midnight Magic deck. It's all mushrooms. Aw, I'm sorry, Britt. Please sing me happy birthday. Stop. That is too funny. All right, Vibing, you're next. Vibing, you said you wanted a love read. Thank you, Divine Tarot Reader. And Divine Tarot Reader has a channel too, y'all. So y'all have to go check him out. He's really good. He's read for me. And he's a lot quicker than I am. All right, I love reading for Vibing. I love reading for Vibing. Higher Power, Source, Creator, Law. I said you got my cards and my vibing here, seeking spiritual advice, wisdom, and connection. Thank you, Divine. Vibing. Love. I love reading for Vibing. The Five of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Vibing. With the King of Swords. Okay. The Devil's Cigar is the Five of Pentacles. Loss, hardship, and struggle. You may be losing something significant soon. To soften the potential hardships, be adaptable and aware of your assets. You may be losing something significant soon. Let me see what the Two of Wands. Good night. Yes, go to sleep. Get some rest. Thank you for stopping by. Two of Wands. The bleeding tooth fungus. Planning, partnerships, potential. Hi, keep Bob. Good night. Partnerships and creativity bloom. I feel like maybe the loss has already happened. Going into the Two of Wands. Partnerships and creativity bloom to generate the potential for something wonderful. Plan how you will see your goal through by constructing a concrete map that you can clearly and confidently follow. Planning. Partnerships and creativity bloom to generate the potential for something wonderful. With the King of Swords. Hey, anything? I am. How are you doing? King of Swords. Oh, you're too cute. I told Sterling too, you said, hey. He said, thank you for sending your love. All right, Vibing. The King of Swords, the destructive foliota. Judgment, decision maker, confidence. This card represents an unquestionable ability to get things done by confronting the problem head on. Imposter syndrome has no sway over this king. Your qualifications are there. Proceed with confidence and resolve. Yeah. I'm not sure what the loss applies to, though, but this card is like going forward with confidence and resolve and planning. Maybe it's what you're coming out of, right? It's a positive reading, though. Planning, confidence. It's like, it makes me think of, I don't really practice so much like manifesting specific things anymore because I've learned in my life that I don't know shit, for lack of better words. I don't know what I need. My higher power knows what I need. So I surrender to what my higher power wants for me. But when I was actively practicing manifesting, like it makes me think of like when you plan and when you go forward with confidence, you're embodying what it would already feel like to have what you're wanting. You know, I went through a separation in my marriage. I see. Is someone new coming? Higher power, source, creator of all. I don't think it's like, of course, of course that will happen. It's just the timing is, let me get one. Just it's 7 of Wands. Where's my hedge witch? There it is. 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands. The 7 of Wands, one card answer is yes, of course, somebody. And that's what, like, it's not a question of is someone coming. Divine wants for us what we want for ourselves. It's whenever, it's like we have to learn to surrender, to I don't know how to explain it. To not try to obsess over it or control it or know the outcome, to surrender and truly just let things unfold as they will, right? The stamina, 7 of Wands vibing is the stamina card. You have all the power inside you, and courage is just one part of that. You are being challenged now, and you may have to defend your work, values, or faith. You have all the stamina and self-assertiveness to face anything coming your way. Hold fast to your beliefs and persevere. Go forward with confidence, right? And go forward knowing that your life is perfectly as it should be. That's the law of attraction. Whenever you can live on that high vibration, you're just going to attract more. 9 of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. But if we live in the lower vibrations, trying to find like definite answers to the future, sometimes that can hinder things because we're trying to have so much control over it, right? Things are so much bigger than us, Okay, Nades. Sorry if I probably totally said that wrong. Nades. I'm going to bump y'all up. Close your eyes. I don't want you to get cut. Nades. Okay. Thank you, Vibing. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, exactly. Thank you for saying the statement. Now he'll probably has that statement memorized. Not Des. Yeah, I don't read other people's feelings, sweetie, but I'll read what your spirit team suggests for you surrounding this person. And thank y'all for hitting that thumbs up. Okay, for some reason I have the name Coma, but I probably wrote it totally wrong. Thank you, Vibing. Connor. Oh, I said Coma. Connor, my bad. Connor, Cat, and then Dark are next. And if you're new here, I appreciate it. If you're not new, of course, I love y'all and appreciate all of y'all always being here with me. Hitting that thumbs up. I think it's like 50 more watch hours till my first platform where I can get like super chats and things, members. But honestly, YouTube takes such a big cut. Like if anybody was going to donate in that way, I would rather them donate using the links or whatever, because YouTube takes a huge portion once you are monetized, like of those super chats. But after that, it's like 1,000 watch time hours, and I'll be at the second one where I can get monetized for advertisements and stuff. So all right, let's see. Connor, Cat, Dark. After Connor, Cat, and Dark, I have Anki, Nahil, and Girly. About 3 guys. Dang. Well, welcome if you're new, Joe. Joe, that's a long name. I don't read other people's energy here. So, because I believe in karma. And if those men don't want me reading their energy, I'm creating bad karma for myself. I can read around you and what you should do regarding the situation, but that's it, sweetie. Thank you for understanding. Connor, Cat, Dark, Anki, Nahil, and then Girly. And I know Nahil's here for sure. My lips got so chapped today, but it got really cold, so I think that's why. Nahil. Hey, Nahil, do you want, you said again, Nahil, do you want general or specific? I'm suspicious about 3 guys. I mean, I feel like follow your intuition. I'll do a reading around it. I have a list. I'll write your name down. But I feel like, follow your intuition. Do you want them to be attracted to you? If they are, what would you do with it? All right, you can type it in, Nahil. Oh, Nahil. Is it Ibrahim attracted? Okay. Let me do Salty Badger. That's funny that you said that because I have this Oracle deck, Salty, and in the Oracle deck all the time. It's funny that you said that because every time I use that Oracle deck for myself, I get this rainbow with this little leprechaun with the pot at the end of the rainbow. And today I used it and didn't get it. So it's funny that you come in and said that. That's hilarious. When you find yours, let me know. Then mine might be next to it. Hey, Michelle, how are you? If you want a reading, I'll write your name down. Okay, Nahil. I really want to do this. I think it's innocent. Okay, let me use mine. Oh, is it today? Stop. Is it? I shouldn't have put Taco Tuesday. I should have put like Lucky Leprechaun Tuesday, which that doesn't start with a T, but happy St. Patty's Day if it is. I didn't even know it was. All right. Oh, VJA, bingo. I wrote your name down. There is a list though, and not here. I'm getting to you, sweetie. All right. All right. You want to know if this person's attracted to you, Nahil, but that would be me reading their energy. How about me read your energy surrounding Abraham? I probably said it wrong. Abraham, higher power, source, kind of wrong. Nahil and Abraham, guidance. Nahil and Abraham. Call upon Nahil spirit team. Nahil and Abraham. Oh, okay. Nahil and Abraham. Death card, which is like bondage, self-inflicting binds. Nahil, Abraham, guidance divine. Guidance divine. Nahil. The Queen of Swords. You've got the Prince and the Queen. Oh, Michelle. Could I ask when I'll have active? Oh, okay. I wrote your name down, Michelle. Hey, Quick Shoe. Y'all check out Quick Shoe's channel. And I didn't even say Salty Badger has a channel too. Y'all check them out. They're coming off of Key Fob side. Very sweet, supportive, amazing people. Quack, quack. All right, Nahil. Prince of Swords. Where's my prince? After the princess. Impulsivity? This is a time of putting thoughts into actions. You feel charged up with your ideas and have a desire to make lasting changes. However, impatience and impulsivity may be detrimental to your endeavors. So take a moment to breathe before you act on instinct and bulldoze your way through a person or project. Although your trademarks are courage and strength, you will likely be victorious. So be sure to step back and take a break. And I feel like with your love readings, Nahil, we get that. Like just like with vibing, like letting go of the reins and let it unfold, right? What do you get when you cross a duck with a walnut? A nut quacker. A nut quacker. That's pretty funny. Yeah, Nahil, then you have the death card, which is releasing yourself of bondage, of things that can hold you back, transformation. As a new beginning beckons, something must end, but it is not to be feared. A moment of renewal and transcendence has arrived. It's not a negative, and it's indeed a very positive sign of transformational progression. Try not to resist this change, as doing so could lead to painful repercussions. And although the ending could be sad, realize that this is just a natural process of nature. Summer must end just as winter fades away. Transformation, the death card. The devil was the one with bondage. I was thinking of the wrong one. Death is like tower, transformation, reborn. Hey, Thomas, how are you? Hey, Moto Alley. Yeah, a second to think, right? Moto Alley has a channel too. You'll have to go check them out. And if any of y'all want readings coming off a key fob sign, just let me know. I know that sometimes y'all just come to hit that thumbs up. So thank y'all. We're trying to get Bob's channel there. So we do a broadcast. Then you have the Queen of Swords. Yeah, I really feel like Nahil, it's just like that impulsivity with the Prince of Swords. The death is the transformation. It's like letting go and letting God, right, sweetie? Not trying not to overthink it. You are Kat. I wrote your name down. You're Mercury retrograde, right? You can go next. Actually, you were above Nahil. Thank you, Moto. We appreciate you. And then Nahil, the Queen of Swords, is perceptive, being more perceptive. This is a powerful time for you, and your perception never fails. It may even go to like following your instinct about this person at work. Like if you're thinking they're feeling that way, then maybe you are. Hey, Joe, your name is on the list, sweetie. You can rise to the ranks with your ability to see quickly and resolve problems that suddenly spring up. You're quick and intelligent with a twinkle in your eye. You can be shrewd, and your magical prowess and astute way of looking at a situation can get you results, which could also benefit others who jump on your coattails. Your no-nonsense attitude and direct approach will ensure that the job gets done. Perception. I think if you're perceiving it, but I know in your culture, you don't just come out. Like I always want to tell you, just go ask the guy, like, hey, what are we doing? Thank you, Quick Shoe. We appreciate you. Hey, Delilah. I'm going to write your name down. Okay, sweetie. Then you have the Two of Wands, which is plans. You get the Two of Wands a lot, I feel like. Which with my personal readings, the same things happen when I'm going through, because we go through periods and phases in our life, and typically our readings will be very similar until we have worked through that phase or that problem. Two of Wands, planning is required, but within all this hard work there's decision making, which can come easier to some while others shy away from being decisive. Do not dilly-dally, as you might lose the opportunity of freedom to plan things your way. You have all the knowledge and power. One of your other cards was talking about perception. You have all the knowledge and power inside you to plan wisely. Stop second guessing yourself. It's like if the guy, Nahil, had a crush on you, I wish I can. I feel like I always want to tell y'all, like, screw culture. But I know in your culture it's very different. So It's just one of those things, unless you're going to, like, would you get in trouble in your country if you approached him first? Would that happen? Hey, Chumba. Thank you. I appreciate you. Hey, Falcuni. I appreciate you too hitting that thumbs up. Yeah, I'm going to write your name down, okay? Oh, thank you, Chumba. Oh, Nahil. I just wish I could, like, the list. Yeah. I mean, they're not all here like always, but at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like eight if they're all here. Get a like number before you ask a question. That's a good idea. Maybe he will go away when talking to him. Okay, well, you won't get in trouble, like stoned to death or anything. Your pride might be hurt a little bit, but that's it, right? All right, Kat. It's not common, but are you willing to break the cycle? I did, Michelle. I wrote your name down, sweetie. All right, Kat. It kind of gets it out of the way and then you can move on. And you never know, because like guys sometimes are really shy and don't want to ask themselves, you know. How do the tarot readings work? Do we have to? Oh, Moto, I'll totally do one for you. Yeah, you just I thought you were just here saying, hey, you just tell me if you want general or specific. All right, Kat, where'd you go? You put what you wanted. I'd like to know what guidance or messages or anything else does Archangel might have. Okay, let me put it here so I can see it. Nahil, like oh, I'm getting like butterflies for you. Like okay, whenever I would ask a guy, I would just say like it's been so many years now. Because Maddie and I met online, so it was just like I feel like shy for you. My face is even turning red thinking about it. Like, what would I say? It's like part of me wants to be like, just say like, I can't even get the words out. What would I say? I don't even know what I would say now. Oh, hey, Falcuni. I get it. I understand, sweetie. Thank you, Falcuni. You're so sweet. Oh, no, you know, I'm going to Chupa. Tell her what to say. Now, no, I can't. I don't even know what I would say. Chupa, help me out here. You're going to have to help me. I'm so out of game. I would be like, I want to say, just be direct. Like, hey, are you into me? But it sounds so cheesy when I was thinking it and was gonna say it out loud. It sounded so cheesy. Like, hey, are you into me? Hey, look, synthesize is single. Synthesize, help us out here. Oh, you're probably so tired. What would you tell somebody that's single and you want to approach them like this? Nahil's from a different country, so it's not typical for the women there to approach the opposite sex. So I was like, break the cycle, just go for it. And she's like, what would you say? And I'm like, oh, I don't know. Anna said single and available. Well, Nahil's straight. All right, Kat, synthesize, help me out in the chat while I move to Kat and Nahil. I totally would be like, are you into me? But it sounds so cheesy when I say it out loud. So I'm probably not the best one to give advice. It's like to a pickup line or like to feel the feels. All right, Kat. I'd like to know what guidance or messages, anything else Archangel Michael has, higher powers. Kat and Archangel Michael. Kat, I call upon Archangel Michael. Oh, a tower card. Kat, I call upon Archangel Michael. Oh, and it's flying too. All right. You got the tower. And then Moto, I'm going to, I wrote your name down, but you are higher up too. You were in here before some of these other ones. Look, read in the chat. May everyone have luck. Hey, Kelly, how are you, sweetie? I'm going to write your name down, okay? All right. The tower. 15, 16. Upheaval, right? Riding into the sudden storm of violent lightning brings about an abrupt change in circumstances, yet this destruction heralds the potential for recreation and awakening, whether spiritual or mental. Although the devastation can be terrifying, when the dust finally settles, the wonder of a new and better horizon will appear. I know, I saw it. Nahil's like, not a kiss. No, don't go straight for the kiss. I don't know. I don't know. All right, Six of Cups. It is. The Tower card's amazing. It's like ascension, right? Awakening, rebuilding. Then you have the Six of Cups, nostalgia. This is a charming card that represents not only emotional harmony, but also nostalgia or happy times in the past and memories that bring warmth and joy. The free expression of feelings this card brings opens connections both mentally and spiritually. This awareness expands to people involved in any formal relationship, whether a friendship or romantic union. It indicates that this relationship is based on equality and order. Do you want to get a coffee? There you go, Chumba. That's it. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, I saw it. Go to the beach or something. Look, y'all got it. Now, they got you. Hey, stars, I'm going to write your name down. All right. And then, Kat, you've got the Seven of Pentacles. Frustration, Seven of Pentacles. Although there are many obstacles on your journey, and this could be going along with that Tower card, you will succeed in your endeavors. The positive outcome of each task is a reward for you as you overcome each obstacle. And it's just like what Kefab and I are going through. Like this will not beat me. I will not become less of a person because of what's happening. Indeed, you'll be filled with pride for your hard-won achievements. All your power and all your hard work has ensured that all will be well. And you could even sit back on your laurels for a while as these obstacles will melt away. The rebuilding of the new tower. Archangel Michael coming with it. I love it. It's a good one. I love it. I appreciate you. Hey, synthesized, of course. Oh, thank you. Okay. How would you like to join me in some exercise stuff, some aerobics? All right. Okay. So after that, let's see. Thank you, Kat. Girly. Let's see. All right. Girly, Healing, Brit, and then Moto if you're still here. Zumba, baby. All right, Girly. Do I have a love offer coming in? Oh, do I have? Hold on one second, guys. Oh, good deal. All right, my fingerprints didn't end up heading out for a walk, but got you playing in my headphones. Okay, Moto, I'm going to do Girly, and then I'm going to jump to you, okay? All right, and you said just a general. Okay. All right. I appreciate that. All right, Girly, love offer. Power Stores Crew. I said you guide my cards and my works for Girly. And do they have a love offer coming in? Love offer. Okay, not with y'all in the chat. Does Girly have a love offer coming in? Ooh, the Ten of Swords, but it was upside down. Girly, love offer coming in. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Girly, love offer. It was one turn with the sun card. Oh, girly. Is there somebody like hitting you up? Like, do you feel that vibe, or are you just like seeing like in the future? Do you think is one coming in? Girly guidance. Thank you, divine. You scared me, babe. Oh my gosh. Look at this creeper. He scared the shit out of me. Girly. With the Princess of Swords. Okay. So you have the Ten of Swords, but it's upside down. Hey, babe, what you doing? This bed. Creeping. This bed's too high for you to sit in. Do you want to sit in a chair?
It's okay. Good.
You want to see if you can get on it? Not that. Look, all you a bunch of pervs today. They're already talking about aerobics in the chat.
I didn't say nothing.
Here
I am struggling to walk, and there you are being all perverted and thick-minded. Look at you. Worse than the guys yesterday.
Right? I told him, does he want to sit on it? And he got all silent. I know the pervy silence. Anything. I wanted to let you know for information purposes. I saw a few people use a Q feature. Oh, that's pretty cool. All right, girly. Nahil said, how are you doing?
Making it.
He's walking in here. You want to sit right here?
I don't think that can hold me up, love.
No.
Guys, come and give you a kiss on the head and keep doing your reading.
Kiss on your head. That'd be all. Sweetie.
I'll be in the living room.
Okay. All right.
Eventually.
Yeah, I know. He scared the crap out of me. He tends to do that. All right.
How can I sneak up on you when I'm walking like this? Really?
Whenever he walks, he drags his left leg still because he can't put weight on it, and on the carpet, it looks like a snail trail.
Get your mind out of the gutters, ladies.
He said, get your mind out of the gutters. All right, girly. You have Ten of Swords in reverse, though. So the one card answer is yes. And it's a card if it's in upright, devastating loss. But obviously, it's the opposite of that because it's in reversal. So it's gaining, right? It's moving forward and upwards, the process of release. So the one card answer is yes. And then you have the sun behind that, which is a success. It's a card of success. Oh, he is sweet. He's a mess. Riding the rays of the sun requires confidence to ensure success. You have the sun spotlight on you now. So let your light shine at work, at home, or on a project you have been working on. This is a powerful, positive card. It's all good for you from now on. And that's that law of attraction, embracing high vibrations. And then you have the Princess of Swords, curiosity. It is time for your own rules. There is no reason to stick to doing things the way they've always been done. It reminds me of Nahil's reading too. It's like, go after what you want, right? Even though it's not always traditional in all of the cultures. If you see something you like, go for it. And then you can keep it moving if they're not into you, right? Old structures are often assessed and found wanting. Trust your feelings and find the way that feels right with you. Trust your intuitions. You can follow your own path. You can be described as revolutionary. Engage the freedom of the blue fairy. It's a very positive reading, especially with that Ten of Swords in reverse. So I like it. He's in love with her. Oh. He is. We definitely. I don't know how it works, but it does. It's because he's so easygoing. I always tell my sponsor, like, he just there's no arguing with him. So it makes it easy, right? Girly, I love the reading. It was really good, sweetie. All right, Moto. And Moto said Moto just wanted a general. Thank you, girly. I appreciate you. Air powers, source clear tomorrow. I said you guide my cards and my work for Moto. Thank you. Moto's here, seeking spiritual advice, wisdom, connection. Moto. Call upon Moto's spirit team, their archangels, their divine, to come in with words of clarity, enlightenment, serenity. Moto. Thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Thank you for trusting me, girly. Moto. Your power. Archangels divine. The star? Okay. Strength. You got some major arcana cards. Star, strength, Moto. With the 9 of swords. Okay. So even though the 9 of swords comes out last, I want to start with it because it can have some more shadow elements to it. The 9 of swords is like anxiety, and it might be something you're already coming out of, though. Oh, thank you, stars. You're right. Yeah. We definitely mesh well. It's funny because I know some of y'all heard me say before, Maddie, I couldn't make it past like 3 years. That was the limit. I dated 3 men. One I was even married to for a little bit before Maddie, and none of them I could get past 3 years. So that was the joke when I met Maddie. It was like, if you make it past 3 years, you're going to be lucky. And then it got to like a year, and I was like, okay, I still want to be with him. I like him. I'm loving him. Like, and then 3 years came, and by then we were married, and it was just it. It was like, okay, it was funny. All right, Moto. So the 9 of swords is a card of nightmare. So with the 2 first cards being so uplifting, I feel like either you're coming out of this or you're finding your way out of it. A nightmare. The appearance of this card forces you to face your nightmares to bring about the process of healing. You have experienced a profound loss, and although the accounts are terrible, you can overcome the grief. Your raw emotions are showing throughout the day as you toss and turn during your sleep. Yet, as raw as these emotions are, you need to go through the process. Give yourself the chance give yourself the chance to grieve in all its phases, as only through allowing yourself to mourn what is lost can you honor it. 3 years are better than, yeah, exactly. And that's what I always tell y'all. And it was hard for me to end a 3-year one, so I can only imagine 9. We are Tumba. We are definitely best friends for sure. All right, then you have the star. When I first got sober, I had to work through codependency. Even like that's how it was not too toxic, but it was codependency to point to where it affected my serenity. So I had to work through that. All right, Moto. Then you have the star, which is a card of hope. You have become the star as light and admiration shine upon you for a job well done. Have faith in your talents and abilities. Trust your blessings and gifts as your creativity and work projects are greatly favored at this time. Try new things and have faith that all will turn out for the best. It's a card of gratitude, happiness, uplifting, especially if you find yourself in this card of anxiety. I don't want interesting. I don't know what to make of it so far. And then you have strength behind that, which is confidence, right? Strength, confidence. The sun is success. You are required to find your strength in a situation, regardless of how hard you've worked so far. You still need to carry on, but perhaps it is not physical strength that is needed now, but your compassion and influence with something that others find untamable. You have the strength and control inside to turn the situation or project into something amazing without being aggressive. Confidence, success. And the 9 of, hey, Heba, how are you? I always get anxious about stuff. Well, look, you said, I don't know what to make of this. You just answered your question. It's natural, though, right? To get anxiety is something that a lot of our families were not taught to express our emotions, like I never was raised to talk about my feelings, and nothing bad on my parents. My parents, we all do the best we can with what we know. I love my family, but we didn't talk about emotions. And so a lot of times our society teaches us to oppress them, right? I miss you too, Hubba, sweetie. So Moto, basically what the reading is just a reminder of when you find yourself in the Nine of Swords energy, the anxiety, the fear, that we have the power within that moment to shift our mindset. Harboring over thoughts of things you can't control in the moment is fruitless, and it can cause disease and dis-ease within our bodies. So the reading is basically just reminding us that when we feel in fear and anxiety, that we have the opportunity to shift that mindset to that of success and confidence. That in this moment, let's say that I get a light bill, just personal random experience. I get a light bill and I'm like, holy crap, I only have $100 in my bank account. I'm not going to be able to pay that at the end of the month. And then I'm in this endless loop of how am I going to make this happen? But all that anxiety I'm experiencing is fruitless. And in reality, my light bill's always been paid and I'm 41. It's kind of a reminder of just when you feel that energy, that lower vibration, to shift your thinking into that of success and confidence. Well, I might not know right now how I'm going to pay that light bill. Delilah 444 on the clock. I got goosebumps too when I said it. So it's like, even I need to be reminded of this because we're all human. I might not know right now how I'm going to pay the light bill, but I'm going to have confidence and know that I'm going to be successful, that if I do the next right thing, it's going to happen. I tend to get inside my own head until I say F it and push on. Right. But you're acknowledging that. And when you acknowledge that, you can save yourself the grace of even getting in your own head. You know what I mean? You don't have to live in that fear, that anxiety. You get to change that mindset on a second by second basis. Thank you, Moto, for stopping by. Like I said, Moto has a channel. Y'all go check him out. And thank you for letting me read for you. And as cheesy as it may sound, I'm sending you so much love and light. And that when you find yourself in a lower vibration of stressing or fear or anxiety, that you're able to find the confidence and the success and know that this too shall pass. I've always been just fine, and it will continue to be just fine. Okay. All right. Let's see. Stars. Oh, y'all have some good questions today. Well, I didn't get a chance with nothing. Oh, wow. Okay. I might have to repost them. I saw Anna post hers too. Hey, Andrea. I don't know. Andrea. Oh, I'm sending you lots of love and light too. If I missed y'all's name during the reading, forgive me. All right. You're welcome, Moto. I appreciate you. I really do. All right. Healing, Brit, anything, Job, or the next ones. There's some on the list, but I don't think they're all here. No, don't be sorry. I actually like reading them while I'm waiting. It's pretty interesting. I'm so sorry. I was trying to read the house I wanted. That's a friend's daughter's who's buying it. She has only just put her house up to sell. Sweet. Yeah. Because I wrote your name down, Heba, because she still has to sell her house, huh? Andrea, I wrote your name down. All right, let me see. If those people aren't here, I have Michelle, BJA, and Delilah. Delilah usually sticks around. And thank y'all for being here. If you haven't had a chance, look, Chumba, great minds. I was about to say, Chumba's in my ear. Hit the thumbs up. All right, I'm gonna start with Michelle. Oh, look, they're all here. What? Y'all all stuck around. Thank y'all for waiting. All right, let me go down the list first. Jay was first. Yeah. All right. Jay, can you repost your question for me? Joe, Joe. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm so sorry. Will you post your question for me again? I think yours was like a love reading. It was about somebody's energy, I think, right? Is a man attracted to me? I'm suspicious about 3 guys. That's what it was. Okay, I'm going to just do a reading around it. Higher power, source, creator of all. That's the 2 guide my cards and my words for Jay. Can I call you Jay? They're wondering about is your okay. About if people are attracted to them at their job. They're like lucky person. 3? Sorry, that's a lot. Dang, what would you do with all 3? Higher power source J. Are there people attracted to this person at work? Okay, and it's not reading one person's energy, so I feel okay. J. Is there one person? The devil binds that hold you back. Guidance. Ooh. Guidance surrounding the situation with the King of Pentacles. All right, so you have the Devil card coming out for the 1 card answer. The 1 card answer is no. The devil is eager to disrupt plans and knock us off our goal. Thank you, Lily. To beat the devil, play your cards very close to your chest. Do not divulge all your plans before they have had a chance to come to fruition. There is someone around, whether at work or at home, who is not to be trusted. And you may be talking to these people at work about use your discernment. They are selfish and jealous of your potential and your success. The goblin is hiding in plain sight, and they can create serious problems for you. Be on your guard always around this person and trust your instincts. Like, is there another person at work that you're telling things to? Maybe? Especially in the workforce, you have to be careful with this kind of thing, right? Hey, Justin, how are you? I'm going to write your name down in case you want a reading, okay? Then you have the 10 of Wands behind that. Yes, I know, right? Florida is pretty warm, but it was called Synthesized. Oh, and I forgot to say, Synthesized has a channel, y'all. Go check out Synthesized channel. It'll be amazing music. Fun dancing music. Max, Alfonso, and Paul are the guys I'm suspicious the most. Alfonso is homophobic and he's okay, so Joe, you're a male. You have the 10 of Wands, which is oppression. At times it can be hard to carry the heavy burden of life and responsibilities on your own. There's no one around to help you and work needs to be completed. You may be in a team, but you're doing most of the work on your own. Everything seems to be against you, and you feel such a heavy burden of responsibility bearing down. This is the final mile of a marathon, and you're nearly at the finish line. Don't give up. You will have accomplished a great feat. With the King of Pentacles at the end. I feel like you just need to be careful around this with that Devil card coming out and the way it's worded in this book, especially for your situation. Just be really careful about expressing all of this, you know. Yeah, Justin, I wrote your name down. Of course. I am the one. Oh, y'all go check out Synthesized channel. That's really cool. And he talks to me most of those three. Max smiles every time he sees me. Oh, I remember that reading, Joe. Yeah, I wouldn't overthink it too much, sweetie. The first card is saying, like, no, like, I would just let it be. You know what I mean? Unless they, like, actually say, hey, let's go out and hang out, I would let it be. Yeah. And your last card is the King of Pentacles, which is prosperity. You are trustworthy with a great amount of integrity. Others come to you now for help and advice. Although your journey's not been easy, you have gained great experience throughout the encounters of loss. This experience has garnered wisdom beyond your years, and you have natural leadership qualities that should be used. If there's a promotion at work, go for it as you can do the job. Yeah, I don't get from this reading that these people are seeking you, Joe. I would leave it at that. I would be really mindful. This card's even speaking of be careful who you talk to at work, particularly at work, I'm thinking. And just let it be, especially in the workplace. I would leave it alone, just my instinct, but trust your own intuition. Okay, Joe? Thank you for letting me read for you. All right, then I have Michelle. And I think, Michelle, did you put in the chat? I remember you still being here. Could I ask? I see it. Could I ask when I will have activated? Oh, the when. That's a hard one for me. I don't typically put timestamps. I've never put a timestamp because I believe that energy is always shifting, always changing. There's infinite timelines based on one thought, one action. Yeah, I'm not falling in love with anybody, and I know there's people on the team still like me, and some now probably scared because of my attitude. Oh, that's it. Just be happy and do the next right thing, Joe. I love it. When will I have activated? Where am I within the spiritual abilities? Okay, yeah, okay. Spiritual guidance. Hey, Dwayne. Aw, how are you doing? I'm gonna write your name down in case you want a reading. Okay. Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Michelle. Okay, spiritual abilities, where I feel and know for sure. I am source creator. I ask that you guide my cards and my words for Michelle. Michelle, if you're seeking spiritual advice, wisdom, guidance surrounding their spiritual abilities and progress with those abilities. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Michelle, their spiritual abilities. Oh, the Empress. I love the Empress. The Michelle, spiritual abilities and guidance surrounding their spiritual abilities. Where are they in the process? Temperance, balance. Oh, and that's a huge one, especially when it comes to like tarot. For me, I have to be very mindful of my thoughts, my meditations, my prayers, because we can cut ourselves off, especially if we're too consumed by the 3D world, right? So I know with your spiritual abilities, it'll be the same. Oh, Moto. Isn't it kind of cool? I would have never thought, Moto. I really would have never thought tarot. I just started reading. It's been a little over a year now. Yeah, a little over a year now. And when it first started, I just read for myself and it kept lining up. The readings always resonated and it made me feel happy and it made me feel connected with something bigger than me. Whatever word you use for it, it was bigger than me. I call it divine. I call it source. But there's many names, right? And once I saw how happy it made me feel, how connected it made me feel, I was like, I want to help others in this way. Because before tarot, I was like a lost puppy looking and not finding. Like I went to every denomination of church you can think of. Oh, Joe, listen to that. Yeah, be careful. All right, Michelle. The Empress coming out first. I can hear Maddie taking off his boot. Femininity. Yes. Femininity. Like the what's the right word? Femininity. The feminine. The Mother Empress is full of life, and her power lies within creativity. And maybe that's another thing, the more creative you are. For she's also creation in all its forms. You're being asked at this time to be creative in an endeavor. However, do not doubt your abundant power to think creatively in a matter that is close to your heart. Ride the broom to creativity, ride the broom of creativity to your success. Hey, Arcane Soul Tarot. They have a channel too. Amazing reader. You'll have to check them out. 10 is the minimum, Andrea. I appreciate you. Michelle, that creative part's really getting me. Really, that's where we tap into our higher power, right? The ecstatic dance, the art, making things for the Mother Nature, like whatever that looks like for you. I don't want to offend, but I'm not religious. I don't believe in religion, but I do believe in this. Right. That's where I'm at now, Moto, too. I tried religion and it just never resonated with me. But like you said, everybody has their own journey. It's not to be offensive just because it doesn't work for us, right? And then, Michelle, you have temperance behind that, which is that balance. Even when it comes to like with tarot reading, I can read too much. We can ask for personal readings too much, even, right? Even with meditation. I remember someone talking about meditating too much, and anything with life needs a balance to it. Temperance is one of the cardinal virtues, and its appearance in a reading requires us to use moderation in all areas of life. The writer ventures toward the high consciousness, and it is wise to approach the hedge with some self-restraint to achieve balance. A situation has arisen in which you need to step back for a moment and survey the issue with patience and understanding. On that patience, right, is sticking out to me with this reading. Patience and the unraveling of it, especially spiritual abilities. Then you have the 9 of Cups behind that. Abundance. I love it. Sorry. Ride the border to abundance, happiness, and all the pleasures that can be experienced in life. A time of good fortune is now flowing into your life. It's like higher power saying, I got you. I see all the work you're doing. You will get there. I want to say my dear one for some cheesy reason. This overflowing positive energy promotes open attitudes and behaviors, which lead to achievements and desired material comforts. You have worked hard, and now the benefits are leaping towards you. Happiness, contentment, and wealth are near at hand. Oh, beautiful. So again, it's like, try not to worry so much about putting a time on it and let it unravel as it does. And have fun with it, right? I love it. It's a beautiful, positive read. All right, VJA, you're next. This is the first time I've done this, but it's refreshing to hear that even though things get hard, just keep pushing in here and you do all these. Right. Isn't it funny? It really is, Moto. It's funny how they line up typically. Every now and then I'll have somebody say, like, that's not really resonating, but it's not very common. Yeah. And it does take 2 people too. So if another person comes in doubting it, then it might be hard for it to resonate. But thank you, Moto, for sharing that. Michelle, be patient. Look, if you knew how many times, even Synthesized Souls in the beginning when I read for her, she was talking about a soulmate, and she said, fuck divine timing. I'm tired of divine timing. So I get it. I do. The be patient. I do. I hear it a lot whenever I do readings. All right, let's see if these kids are still, not kids, sorry, these people are still here. VJA, Delilah, and then Chumba. All right. And if you're still here, you can put in a chat. Like they're synthesized so like divine timing. Yeah, I remember the first time you said that. I was like, oh my God, that's so funny. All right, Delilah. You're welcome, Michelle. Put in the chat for me, sweetie. I'm going to grab some more ice water real quick. Give me 2 minutes. But Delilah, put in the chat what kind of reading you want. Oh, yeah. Okay. I know, Moto Ali, it really is. It won't be long and we'll be back at the camper. Maybe a month. If we can get the ramp, less than a month. Okay, no problem, Chumba. I understand. Look, there's I don't read for myself every day either. Because it's like trusting in the process, right? All right. Delilah, what does spirit have coming in for me soon? Higher power, source, greater. To guide my cards and my words for Delilah. Delilah's here seeking spiritual advice with Delilah. Guidance. Thank you. Delilah. Eight of Pentacles. Delilah. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Delilah. The Emperor with the Prince of Swords. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. Craftsmanship. Yeah, drink some water. You're so right. Oh gosh, Anna, common. What's the most common word I use in all my lyrics? I want to say sexy, but that's not right. What's the most common word I use in all my lyrics? Love? Soulmate? All right, Delilah, you have the Eight of Pentacles, craftsmanship. As you ride to the border, you are aware of something beautiful manifesting in your life. You have all the patience and discipline needed. This card also indicates that you are beginning a journey of learning. You have the skills for this, and you have the enthusiasm to enhance those skills further. You have the ability to make a difference in all areas of your life, not just one specific area. You have the skills. It's a card of confidence, right? Indicates that you're beginning a journey of learning. Soul. I was close. Soulmate. Then you have the Emperor behind that. Stability. Stability. Good Lord, we could all use some stability, huh? Absolute power corrupts, but with power also comes great responsibility. A leader needs to be just, dependable, and dedicated. During an emergency, you want to know you are in good hands. People need to feel confident. There is a strong leader fighting for them, and that person is you. So step up to the mark and be the leader you were meant to be. It's a card of leadership. That's huge, right? And I don't know in what ways, but the Eight of Pentacles in front of that, talking about manifesting, beginning journey of learning, and then leadership behind that. Then you have the Prince of Swords. Oh, I just missed it. impulsivity. So just be careful with that, right? It's a time of putting thoughts into action. You feel charged up with your ideas and have a desire to make lasting changes. However, impatience and impulsivity may be detrimental to your endeavors. So take a moment to breathe before you act on instinct and bulldoze your way through a project or person. Although your trademarks are courage and strength, and you will likely be victorious with these two coming in, right? Be sure to take a step back and breathe. Oh, especially learning is huge, right? Leadership and learning, massive. Of course, you need the time to breathe. Oh, I love it. It's good. I like it, Delilah. All right. Then we have Falguni, Kelly, and Stars. Andrea with the stars. Look at that. You're welcome, Delilah. Oh, anything. There you are. Okay, let me do anything real quick. I want to know what source wants me to acknowledge about this connection. Oh, okay. These are always fun because usually it's like, I don't know what the hell's going on, but then typically it ends up resonating in one way or another. Higher power source. Anything we'd like to know? Source wants me to acknowledge about this connection. Does anything need to acknowledge about the connection? Higher power. What does anything need to acknowledge? Those came out back to back. King of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and Prince of Pentacles. King of Swords. Rationality. Act with all authority and discipline now, for you are being asked to behave like a leader. Your innovative ideas have the potential for success, and the powers that be can see this. You have been given the reins of control. Hold firm and go for it. You can also weigh up all the pros and cons in a situation, while others look to you for guidance. Your rationality knows no bounds as you communicate impartial viewpoints. Then you have the Five of Pentacles. What past my Pentacles? Anxiety. The ride to the border is full of challenges and introspection, but this card signals to let go of obstacles and anxieties that are holding you back from reaching your true potential. This is a challenging time full of difficulties. You may feel isolated and alone, but you are not. Introspection. Introspection. King of Swords. Rationality. Rationality, if you're feeling anything. Look, when y'all come, thank you for saying wow, because when y'all come to me with these vague questions, my ego's like, this doesn't make any freaking sense, Crystal. So thank you for validating that it's resonating. Because here I am trying to connect the dots. Lord, like, let it go, Crystal. It's truly like I have to decide. Well, I'm glad it's resonating because for me, I was like, what the hell's happening? Because I don't know the situation. Then you have the Prince of Pentacles. Efficiency, the Prince of Pentacles. You ride hard on your journey to the border, and determination and willpower ride with you. You have all the practicality and drive to achieve and can see the way forward. Although others may criticize you for a lack of imagination, your maturity and reliability in the matter will win out. Your methodical approach will ensure success and win admirers from those in power. Reliability. Your methodical approach will ensure success and win admirers from those in power. Wow. with the wow. I'm assuming it gave you some guidance. Thank you, anything, for letting me read for you. I appreciate you. All right, I might have lost. Hey, Mr. Sandeep, how are? It's late there, isn't it? Usually, don't do this face. Why are you doing that face? It's a test, guys. Okay, a test, like a written test, anything? Sandeep, or what do you mean it's a test? What was a test? All right, Falguni. I think I lost Falguni, Kelly, and Stars, right? Synthesized. I thought I had your name down. All right, okay, synthesized. Let me do you because I know you've been in for a while. I don't know why I didn't write your name down. Synthesized. Did you still want a reading? Oh, the situation. Oh, yeah, it sounds like it. Well, at least I know you have like the card set inside. Like you already know. You already do. You know. Synthesize. I mean, Mr. Sandeep, don't even. All right, Andrea, hold on. Let me do synthesized, and then I'll go to you, Andrea. Okay, and Mr. Sandeep, you have to wait. Talking about me next, and you just got in here. Get out of here with that. All right. I might. You're welcome. Anything. I appreciate you. Oh, synthesize. Let me see if I can find it. Oh. No, that's about your song. Yeah, and if y'all haven't checked out Synthesize yet, go check her out. She's got some good music. Synthesized. You might have to repost it just because the chat's been pretty busy today, which I'm grateful for. I'm not complaining. I love it when y'all hang out with each other. Oh, here it is. I found it. All right. Okay. Mr. Sandeep, okay. Sure, Moto, if you stick around, I'll totally put your name back down. I'll put it under Mr. Sandeep, and if you're still around, I'll read for you again. All right, synthesize. I released 2 songs for my ex today, and tomorrow is her birthday. Oh, is she watching my video channel? Another reader told me she did. All right, high power source, creator of all. I sent you guide my cards and my words for Anna. Anna's here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding their ex and if they're watching their channel. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Anna. Queen of Wands. Guidance surrounding the situation. Two of Pentacles. Guidance surrounding the situation. Okay. Okay, sure. All right. Queen of Wands. Where's my wands? All right. So the 1 card answer is yes. The appearance of this card in a reading brings with the energy and power of the fire goddess herself. Her name's Bridget, a goddess of optimism and confidence. And that is what you are right now and what you need to be. You are being asked to step up to the mark and make a powerful impression in whatever role you take. You are magnetic and full of energy. So embrace the fire goddess within and take the leap. For winter has gone and now is the spring. You know, it like gives me vibes of like, yes, Aries for sure, but it's also like take the leap. Because I think I remember you mentioning like, well, I'm not going to reach out to her. I don't know. Oh, I can remember. I might be off, but use your discernment, of course. Then you have the 2 of Pentacles. In a way, you kind of are with the songs, right? Change. The card 2 of Pentacles is change. As you ride the border, remember you are favored right now as your full growth and potential are recognized. Maintain your inner balance as changes come to you. You are more than capable of keeping the forces working in your life in balance. Changes are flowing to you now, and although some may be a surprise, they are most welcome. Success is all around you. It's like keeping those high vibrations, like you mentioned. I do not chase. I know, look, everybody's on their own journey, but it might help like close the chapter even more, but to each their own. I totally understand. And the last card is the death card, which is that it's funny because you have the Two of Pentacles, which is change, and the death card is like rebirth. Transformation. As a new beginning beckons, something must end, but it is not to be feared. A moment of renewal and transcendence has arrived. This is not negative, and it is indeed a very positive sign of transformational progression. Try not to resist this change, as doing so could lead to painful repercussions. And although the ending could be sad, realize that this is just the natural process of nature. Summer must end just as winter fades away. I'm waiting for my new soulmate. June timeframe. I know, right? And you have that change coming in. I feel like something has to happen with the ex, though, because I feel like the door's still open, right? But I don't know. Change, rebirth. But she's watching. If the first card says yes to as far as the question, is she watching? So sending you love and light as always. Check out Synthesized channel. She's such a big supporter of mine, and she has some really good music, some good fun, different kinds, all kinds of different kinds. She will have to come forward. I get it. I do. All right. Thank you. Thank you for letting me read for you and for hanging out. I appreciate you. Okay, so stars is next because I think Kelly might not be here. So I have stars, Heba, and then Andrea. Stars, Heba, and then Andrea. Cooking dinner, but I've got two different questions in mind. Curious to see if of course, Moto, yeah. All right, stars. Can you post your question again for me? I might be able to find it, but I think it's pretty high up. Let me see. Let me use my detective skills. Stars. Oh, yours was about the house. Okay. This one, right? Okay. Around the house. So this is the house that you put the offer in for, right? The second offer. Our house up to sell this week. Well, I didn't get a chance with nothing. The person who's buying is someone I know. Higher power source credit. Could you guide my cards for stars? Stars is here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding the house. Yeah, they still have theirs to sell. Excuse me. Okay, let me see what comes out. Until it's official, it's not official. So we'll see. Stars, guidance surrounding this house and the energy for stars. It's almost like I feel vibes of like just let it go, right? Kind of move on from it, and then right. it doesn't make sense if she has to sell a house, but stars. Let me see. Higher power, guidance surrounding this house. The Empress. Guidance surrounding the house. I feel like stars, it's one of those things, and the Six of Cups, which is abundance. Sure, I was done during. Yeah, right? Real estate is it is. It is. It's I was thinking that too with when you mentioned it, because I was looking at doing a mobile home, yeah, with a friend that's living on our property. I was like, not right now. I just knew it wasn't time yet, and I feel like that's, yeah, like I keep feeling the vibes of like, yeah, letting it go, and that remembering that I always go back to my Tampa story, right? When I thought we had to be in Tampa. And it might be that with this house. Like you might like be like, this was the house, but in reality, like something way better is gonna come along. And for me, that's literally what happened. I would have been miserable in Tampa, even though I've been closer to a foundation and family that we support. The 9 acres we have where we live now, which is 3 hours from Tampa, so it's further away, but it's closer than what we were, is way more than I could have ever dreamed of. The Empress, the Mother Empress, is full of life, and her power lies within creativity, for she is also creation in all its forms. You're being asked at this time to be creative in an endeavor. And it might have something to do with the house, even, or it could use your discernment. It could even be just letting the house go for now and being creative as far as looking for another one or tapping back into things that lift your spirits. Because I know this is probably disappointing for you. I know not being in Tampa at first was disappointing for me. Do not doubt your abundant power to think creatively in a matter that is close to your heart. Do not doubt your abundant power to think creatively in a matter that is close to your heart. Ride the broom of creativity to your success. I get it. I do. I know, stars. I totally understand. And that's also what happened with me too. Because whenever we decided to move, the houses around here, like inflation started happening. I was freaking out too about that. So I get that. Just do as much as you can to center yourself. Cling on to those mantras. Like I always clung on to the mantra, I'm loved, I'm guided, I'm protected. I'm loved, I'm guided, I'm protected. And it ended up being just fine for us. And it will for you as well. I know. The Six of Cups is a card of nostalgia. This is a charming card that represents not only emotional harmony, but also nostalgia or happy times in the past and memories that bring warmth and joy. The free expression of feelings this card brings opens connections both mentally and spiritually. This awareness expands to people involved in any form of relationship, whether friendship or romantic union. It indicates that the relationship is based on equality and order. This card also reminds me, when I think of nostalgia, of like the inner child being more childlike to raise your vibrations, especially during this. It will help you tap into that creativity that the first card was talking about, right? And then you have the Seven of Wands, stamina, especially for this, right? You have all the power inside you, and courage is just one part of that. You are being challenged now, and you may have to defend your work, values, or faith. Faith. You have all the stamina and self-assertiveness to face anything coming your way. Hold fast to your beliefs and persevere in the face of adversity and naysayers, for you know you have all the power within to come out of this well. Beautiful. It's a very positive read, stars. And I know that it's like spirit just reminding you that even though this one isn't quite going the way you thought it would, the spirit's got you, right? Hey, on Schumann. How are you? I'm sending you lots of love and light for this. And I know it's Yeah, Kelly, you're right. Foreclosures are up. They are. Creativity, Jupiter's in my fifth house. So, look at that. Yeah. It's a good read. It's positive, even though this one isn't working out. Keeping it high, right? All right. I was going to go to Andrea, but Kelly was next on the list. So, Andrea, let me do Kelly and then I'll do yours, okay? With the moon on the bottom of the deck, stars that murky, right? Kelly, what kind of reading do you want, sweetie? Illusion. The moon in all her splendor demands that you listen to your doubts and fears, examine them and face them as to not be led astray by fear. Be mindful of illusions and realize that the moon shines in the darkest of nights. Yeah, the illusion of like it won't work or the fears. Yeah, be mindful of those. All right, I'll do Kelly, Andrea, and then Lily if Lily's here. Oh, well, Andrea's pretty quick, huh? Spirit has my father Hector here in my house for my daughter's birthday. Oh, Andrea. Spirit was my father Hector here in my. Of course, I feel that already. Let me get a card to validate. All right, Kelly, if you're okay, I'm gonna go to Andrea if you don't mind. Higher power, source, creator of all. God, my cards and my words from. Oh, making me feel so like Andrea. Oh, was my father Hector here? Andrea, higher power, source, creator of all. Guide my cards and my words for Andrea. Andrea is seeking guidance, asking, was their father Hector there in the house for the daughter's birthday party on Saturday? Our loved ones are always with us. Andrea, was the father there during the birthday party? Thank you, Divine. Oh, all right. Guidance for Andrea. Okay. Three of Pentacles. Okay. The one card answer is a yes. He was there. It's the Three of Pentacles card. Your dedication is about to pay off. Your efforts bring recognition from others you have long admired and lead to financial rewards. Your success can lead to expansion as opportunities arise. Your creative ability, along with your enterprising techniques, will ensure further success as you reach your true potential. It even makes me feel like a message from your father, right? Your efforts bring recognition, your success, opportunities will arise. Oh, my cats got very protective. Always, always. Then you have the Eight of Swords behind that. Indecision. Huh. At times, it can be difficult to make a choice, as the fear of failure can diminish our chances. But there is no mistake or failures, just experiences. Indecisions can leave us immobilized with fear of the unknown. Embrace the chances and paths that are opening to you now, validating that success. Do not imprison yourself with fear. And although past experiences may have tainted your worldview, have faith that you have the talent to go far. Take the chance and go for it, with the Queen of Pentacles behind that. This might just be advice from your, spirit team, your father. Luxury, Queen of Pentacles. The appearance of this card in a reading ensures that you have maturity and wisdom, which can be applied to every area of your life. The Queen is also telling you to have faith in your own judgment. It's also like, even to the question, right? You knew your dad was there. Have faith in your intuition. You have such a natural alignment to the environment and the world around you that you can trust in yourself to find solutions to the problems. You are so in tune with your inner wisdom that the Crone and the Empress are allies. Oh, I'm so glad you felt that energy too. They never leave us. They never do. with the world on the bottom of the deck. All right. And then Kelly. Mr. Sandeep, I'm getting to your name. I'm almost there. Financial. Are we getting back to work ASAP? Too much winter. Oh, stars out. My perfect camper came out. $400 less than. Oh, nice. That's good. Higher power source creator. Parts of my words for Kelly surrounding finances. Guidance surrounding their finances. Are they getting back cashes? I get it. Are they getting back to work soon? Higher power, Kelly. Are they getting back to work soon? Kelly. Are they getting back to work soon? Seven of Swords. I feel it, huh? Guidance surrounding this. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. With the Tower. Guidance for Kelly. Thank you, Divine. Sorry. Some of the cards, like 6 of them fell down whenever I got the Princess of Cups out. The Princess of Cups. I'm drinking my Nescafe. Oh, hey, Heba. I'm actually around your name on the list. All right, 7 of Swords. Are you actively looking for work? The one card answer is no, but it's like, I don't know, maybe if you can change jobs, or like, are you waiting for the timing of your job to pick back up? As you ride to the border, oppositions come at you every direction. It would appear you cannot get a clear path on your journey. You need to set clear boundaries so that there's no confusion. The appearance of this card in a reading can also mean that someone around you is dishonest and using trickery to hinder your plans and good intentions. Someone may have overstepped the mark and is now lying to you about their actions. You need to face the truth and be clear in all your deeds and actions. Make those clear boundaries for others and for yourself. With the Tower behind that, Kelly, I feel like it's some change, and maybe it's with work, right? I don't know if you have other options, because oppositions come at you from every direction. It would be clear you can't get it would appear you can't get a clear path on your journey. You need to set clear boundaries so that there's no confusion. And then a Tower card. Yeah. Upheaval. Riding into the sudden storm of violent lightning brings about an abrupt change in circumstances. Yet this destruction heralds the potential for recreation and awakening, whether spiritual or mental. Although the devastation can be terrifying, when the dust finally settles, the wonder of a new and better horizon will appear. You're going through it, girl. Then the Princess of Cups. I feel you. Look, it was like, oh, Heba, you're too sweet. I can't. You're so sweet. We all deserve the world. And it feels, Kelly said, like this, when Keep Up and I went through this, it felt like the punches kept coming. Mom called me a punching bag the other day. These past few weeks have been more smooth. But the first month of this was chaos, not just his accident and not just his, physicalness, but other things kept happening at the property, with the neighbors, with the power, like one thing after another. The punches just kept coming. So I feel this energy. I'm trying to get partner moving. Can't wait for concrete guy when we just got a fast Minnesota blizzard sweep through, but maybe 60 on Friday. Upheaval. Interesting. I know, right? I wonder if, like, I felt like saying, oh, thank you, Hubba. You're so sweet. It will, and it is getting better. It is. It is. And it will for you too, Kelly. You have the Princess of Cups. I think it's like, I feel you. It can happen. Yeah, right? Naiveness. Princess of Cups. Naiveness. Nessie rises out of her watery habitat, which symbolizes the emotions and subconscious realms. There is love on the horizon and a potential to forgive, but you are filled with such powerful feelings at this moment that you could burst. You find yourself daydreaming of all the potential outcomes to your endeavors, but you find fulfillment in the creative pursuits of your heart. The creative pursuits of your heart. Hmm. Kelly, that's a deep one. I'm not sure. Nine of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck. Abundance. And I was like, I knew the Princess of Cups is like, it's almost like, I guess, forgiveness for the situation, because we can become kind of tainted from this, right? Like we can become like, why the hell was this happening to me kind of vibe. So I feel like the Princess of Cups is like, forgiveness just for everything that you're going through, even. Oh, I need some love. Maybe it's a love reading. And then with the Nine of Pentacles on the bottom, abundance. As you ride the border, you're aware that sacrifices may be needed, yet you have the dedication and sheer single-mindedness to achieve goals. All the bounty that comes after the hard work and dedication is paying off or about to be paid off, and abundance will begin to flow to you. Such is your wisdom regarding success and sticking to your guns with foresight and prudence. Hang in there and keep thinking outside the box with this work. I feel like with this one card answer, the work may not come in the form of what you think it's going to come in. Maybe. Yeah. With their lack of motivation. You're going to have to think outside the box on this one for sure, and use your discernment with it. Look at it from a different angle. You're going to have to be creative with this one. I think that the direction you're trying to go with work is why you're getting the no as to it's not picking back up, because of this particular. But use your discernment with it, of course. Oh, thank you, Kelly. I'm sending you all the good vibes. I know it's not easy. I know it's not. All right, Heba. Right. Anyway, it comes. Exactly. I get you. I do. Look, we just had to apply for food stamps, because Maddie, they say that Maddie, the first round of applying for disability can take up to 244 days. And they usually deny you the first time around. So it might be 2 years before we start seeing any of Maddie's disability checks. So I'm like, look, and my part-time tutoring isn't going to cut it. I said, I might have to go back to the classroom next year or for a couple of years, and the classroom teaching is not, you're good, Heba, take your time. Classroom teaching is not easy. I didn't want to go back, but if we got to do it to get through, but we're going to find out hopefully within the next month or so what DFAC says about a little bit of food stamps. Maybe we'll see. You're welcome, Kelly. I appreciate you. All right. And then after Heba, I have Lily, Justin. We will, and that's the thing. I used to freak out before this. I would be freaking out before my first awakening. I would be like trying to pawn everything we own. Not that we own a lot, but I would be trying to pawn it all without just letting to see how it unfolds. Exactly, Heba. You were so on it. Let me get my charger. I'm really at peace with it, Like you said, the higher power will put me where I need to be. Mr. Sandeep, you're after Dwayne. My first awakening was back in not this past January, but the January before. And it happened because I was at the peak of my alcoholism and addiction, and I couldn't sleep because I taught little students that are English language learners, and not to be political, but our president was aiming at getting rid of those people that are here, and I taught them. So I was going through a really hard time dealing with the families of the kids I teach being affected by politics, and then my alcoholism and addiction and stress from full-time teaching, I couldn't sleep. So I started doing sleep hypnosis. And the sleep hypnosis retrained my subconscious brain to love myself. And through that, I started meditating during the daytimes to be grounded. And it was like, that was it. That was the first little awakening. All right. Sorry, Mr. Santi. Good night. That's sickening. People pay so much into taxes, such, but if the governments have no problem sending money to different countries, I know it really is. It's sad. It is. Right. Look, they say in the collective readings there will be a government tower moment, Kelly. I've listened to a lot of collective reads saying that there will be eventually. Of course, typical readers that I listen to don't put timestamps either, but then it'll be coming. It's all about the collective. Yeah, politics are the worst. You are so right. It is. It is. And I don't trust any of them, honestly. Right. And it's affecting so many innocent people, unfortunately. It's one of those things my sober program, taught me the mantra to accept the things I cannot change. And I unfortunately have no control over that. I do have control over my thoughts right now and how I speak to other people, how I treat other people. And that's what I can control. So I try my best to stay focused on that as much as I can, because I went into a really dark place before my first awakening. Whenever I wanted to I was like, why isn't everybody freaking out like I am? Thank you, Moto. It was about time. I haven't been sober since a teenager, and I turned 41 at rehab. So I'm approaching soon my 1 year mark in May. I got sober May 8th of 2025. So in May, I'll be approaching my 1 year. Crazy. All right, how about I want to see if I'll hear from the RG Airlines soon and if I'll be accepted. All right, how about higher power, creator of all. I said you guide my cards for Heba. Will they be accepted to the airliner? Thank you, Divine. Heba. Well, that was fast. 5 of Cups. Guidance surrounding the job. Thank you, Source. Thank you, Divine. Guidance for Heba surrounding the job. Heba, thank you. Guidance surrounding the job for Heba. Carrying the weight, especially while you're waiting too. 10 of Wands. Carrying the burden while you wait. How is it going where you're at, Heba? I remember you said you are in Jordan now, right? Jordan. Heba, guidance for Heba. Thank you, Source. With the King of Swords. Right. Many more. I took the technical interview a day after my birthday, but I don't know if I can expect. All right. So what do I do with my book? Oh, there it is. All right. 5 of Cups first. Will you be offered the job? Of course, you always know. It's a card of disappointment. Okay. Now, my disclaimer on predictions, Heba, because I do believe in infinite timelines. I do believe that energy is always changing. At this moment, the 1 card answer is no. And the 5 of Cups is a card of disappointment. There's no easy way to write out this moment, and you need to express feelings of loss and sorrow. This card asks you to acknowledge and accept these painful feelings. However, it is laced with the typical optimism found in the Suit of Cups. Although this has been a painful time, you need to think about what has been gained from the situation and what have you learned. Another important point to remember about this card is that although it speaks of disappointment and perhaps a love lost, it also reveals that there is a new love waiting to be gained. one door can't open until another shuts. So if it ends up being no, it's just a way of opening the door for something else. It's even like with this job and what I just went through. My first tutoring company put me on a leave of absence because I missed too many days with Maddie. And because they did that, I actually got a higher paying, like my first tutoring job paid $10 less than the one that I ended up with. So even though it speaks of a card of disappointment, like what? Like another job, like in my situation, it was a better paying job. They paid $10 more an hour. And I have to work less hard with them than the first one. So if it ends up being a no, try to keep that in mind. Even though you might feel disappointment surrounding it, that when one door closes, another one will always open. Of course, I mean, behind that you have the 10 of Wands, which is the carrying the weight too, as a referral. I'm not sure about that, but I know you keep looking, you do the next right thing, things will happen, right? 10 of Wands, oppression. At times you carry the heavy burden of life and responsibilities on your own. There is no one around to help you, and work needs to be completed. Everything seems to be against you, and you feel such a heavy burden of responsibility bearing down. This is the final mile of a marathon, and you're nearly at the finish line. Do not give up, for you will have accomplished a great feat. And I don't know for sure if it's another job with them or a referral or a whole nother job completely that could happen. The King of Swords, rationality. That's the third one. Act with authority and discipline now, for you are being asked to behave like a leader. Your innovative ideas have the potential for success, and the powers that be can see this. You've been given the reins of control. Hold firm and go for it. You can also weigh up all the pros and cons in a situation while others look to you for guidance. Your rationality knows no bounds as you communicate impartial viewpoints. Yeah, I feel like that. I feel like if this ends up being a no, which again, the disclaimer always goes in my readings that energy is always changing. And I don't, this is just this moment in time. But if it ends up being a no, that's the way I always look at things, that there's a reason for that, right? My dog is barking. Why? Hey, Lido, how are you? Right? I was actually thinking that because I know you're a reader too. And that King of Swords is like about people seeking for guidance. Just like with me, with tarot, I still have to do my other in-person job, my side job. I guess tarot is my side. I don't know. But it's like, yeah, I think use your discernment for that too, right? Hey, Taylor, how are you? You know what truly aligns with your higher self. You're going to have to let me know how it goes, though. And if it ends up being a no, I hope that it comes across smoothly and that you're able to see that it's probably for a better, bigger thing. I know, Heba. I do. I know. Look, the 10 of Wands I can physically see it, sweetie. I know it's not easy, but don't give up. It talks about the final mile, right? Keep looking. Like, don't let, like what I did with applications was like, I just filled out it felt like a million of them. And even whenever my first tutoring job put me on leave, I went back to the application. So just keep, filling out as many as you can. Okay, sweetie? You're going to be just fine. You will. Life is really, really chaotic. I know. I can feel it. But you're going to be fine. You really are. And the King of Swords calls for that rationality, right? Hang on to that mantra. I'm loved. I'm guided. I'm protected. Another one my sponsor taught me in my sober program is, thank you, God. Show me the blessing. Because even in the upheaval, there's always blessings, right? So hang on to those mantras to keep your vibrations high, sweetie, okay? I know it's hard. I'm sending you lots of love, baby. I am. This too shall pass. And then you're going to be like, what? What was I so worried about, right? This too shall pass. Try to keep it high, okay? Try your best. I'm sending you lots of love and light, sweetie, with the Princess of Wands on the bottom of the deck. You're going to be just fine. You will. Try to keep it really high vibrations, okay? All right. Lily, Justin, and Joanne. I think I said those names already. Sandeep went to bed. Right. That's always hard for me too, Heba. I had to make a decision, like, was I closing the door to the classroom? Was I gonna continue to tarot read? Like, it's definitely one of those things you have to figure out through meditation, right? Meditation and prayer. I even do a two-way letter where I write to my higher power asking for guidance on a situation. Like, what should I do in this situation, right? Hey, Taylor, I'm going to write your name down, okay? Oh, hey, Lido, I wrote your name down. Sandeep left. I don't know. Oh, there's Moto. After Moto, I have Anshuman, Lido, and then Taylor. Some of what you're saying is reminding me. Oh, Justin. Okay, Justin, go ahead and put yours in the chat. Some of what you're saying is reminding me of that line from one of the Rocky movies where he's saying to his son about no one is ever going to hit you harder than life. Oh, it's true. It happens. But even before this hit happened to us, we were in a smooth phase. And I always tell everybody, life happens. It's always a wave. There's never a stagnant point because we're always learning. We're always evolving. And we can't learn without the punches being thrown, right? So totally. All right, I'm going to do Justin's and then Moto. If you want to put yours in the chat, you can. So Justin and then Moto, and then I'll go down to Anshuman, Lido, and Taylor. All right, General Justin. Let's get you guys my cards and my words for Justin. General. Thank you for hanging out. I don't know. Have you been here before? Forgive me if you have. I'm trying to think of if I've seen the name. Higher power, Justin. Speaking spiritual advice, wisdom, and guidance. Justin. Justin, thank you, divine. Thank you, source. Guidance for Justin. Thank you, source. Thank you, divine. Guidance for Justin. Oh, I haven't had the Hermit all day with the Six of Swords, Justin. The Two of Swords. When the committee saw me, they told me that I can't get into job if I haven't. Oh no, Heba. It's a small one, but it's visible. It says, oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Maybe if you put a band-aid over it. No, first time. Like oh, thank you, Justin. I was thinking, I'm like, I don't know if I've seen that name. Welcome, and thank you for subbing. It's one step closer to monetization for me, so I appreciate that. All right, Justin, you have the Hermit first, which is introspection. Introspection, going within. It's a time to retreat for a little while. A moment of reflection and quiet contemplation is required for the time being. Perhaps there's been so much happening lately that you can no longer see the forest for the trees. And so it is time to withdraw and contemplate the next steps. It's like, for me, it's meditating, being in nature. I even tapped into ecstatic dance. It's a way of cutting off the 3D world. The 3D world will drain us, will make us feel fear, anxiety. So trying to disconnect from even this, even YouTube and the phone and all the things, to just find guidance from your source, from your divine, your higher self, your spirit team. Then you have the Six of Wands behind that. Oh, Six of Swords. Sorry, Six of Swords. The Six of Swords. I can't kind of, I feel like it's what kinds of point. Possibly have a, yeah, I mean, definitely, I could see that. Yep, it's happening. Well, good. Look, congratulations, because um there's a lot of times I don't feel like meditating, but I always know that meditating helps me stay connected. Like, trust me, there's a lot of times where I'm like, oh, I just wish I could binge watch TV all day long. But I feel so much more balanced and happy and positive. Pray, time for the introspection, right? The Six of Swords is a card of passage. You do not fear the forest, for it is part of you, and you have tread this path many times before. You are well equipped for this journey, and all that you need you carry within. You may have the owl as your guide, but you could lead anyone through this forest, as you know the path well. Turbulent times are in the past, as you now make plans for a better and brighter future. Follow the rainbow to see where it leads. I like that. And like I said, in my Oracle deck, I keep getting this little leprechaun with the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And I don't have the manual for that Oracle deck. And I just Googled like spiritual meaning. And it's like following the right path, right? Enlightenment, awakening. Two of Swords, listening to your higher power, letting go and letting be, right? Two of Swords is balance. And with the Hermit, with introspection, comes the balance we need. The forces of the battle are balanced. And although this could be a stalemate situation, it can also signify a genuine truce. Once again, trust in your intuition. Listen to the trees. You have a lot of Mother Gaia coming out, Justin. I feel like you already know that you're like, that's where the energy and the source is, like Mother. We're all connected, but Mother Gaia, right? Listen to the trees. What are they saying? Trust in your friendship and trust in yourself. This balance and blessed concord surrounding you now is a time to take stock of the past, the hermit mode, time to take stock of the past and mistakes that have been made. Let go and embrace this harmonious time. I love it. I did move on. Validation then, right? Synchronicities. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate you. That was a really good reading. I like it. Very positive. And thank you again for subbing. I appreciate it. And being here and waiting. Sometimes the wait can be a little long. So thank you. All right, Moto. My two things are, my wife and I are thinking of buying a house this year. Would it be a good time to do so? And we're making content on YouTube pay off in the dead end, higher power channel. As mine just went death circle for a minute. Not sure why. All right. My wife and I are buying a house this year. Would it be a good time to do so? All right, Moto, higher power. Should they buy a house this year? Moto, should they buy a house this year? Okay. Should they buy a house this year? And then will making content pay off? Moto, will making content on YouTube pay off? Will making content on YouTube pay off? Higher powers. Will making content on YouTube pay off? What a wizard, which is the creator. Of course it will, as long as you're having fun with it, right? Let me pull one more. Look, Moto, you had that Nine of Swords come up again. That's that anxiety. You're really, yeah, higher power is just asking you to really, use your discernment. But when it comes up, it's just a reminder to really reflect on where those anxieties and the fears are coming from, and what you can do to switch the tables, right? Change the thinking. Justin, how exciting. When I first started learning, it was amazing. All right, Moto, you're going to do wonderful, especially like you're moving on, you're doing the meditating, you're doing all the things to connect, Justin. You're going to be an amazing reader. If you start a channel, let me know. I'll totally push you out as much as I can. All right. So swords came out, but in reverse. So for the timing of buying a house, the answer would be yes, because this card upright is no, but it's the opposite. So 3 of Swords is yeah, which is really confusing to me because I thought that things were like in inflation maybe. But it doesn't always mean you can't find a good deal still, right? So yes, it's a good time to buy a house. And this card speaks of great loss, but this is the opposite because it's in reversal. So great gains. A time of no despair, right? Like it's a very negative card in the traditional sense, but it's reversed. Optimism, forgiveness, optimism. Yeah, it looks good. It does. And then will YouTube pay off with the wizard? It's a yes for sure. Power. This literally is a card of power. You have full power over the channel, right? Use your knowledge and power to create the world you want. This is the card of manifesting. You are the master now and have the control. So use them wisely. You can hide behind the curtain and change things to your advantage. It's a really good reading. And the 9 of Swords coming out for you again is again just your spirit team, your divine, whatever you want to call it, whatever name for it is acknowledging that in which you've acknowledged the anxieties and the fears that pop up. And just reminding you, I think, in the second reading, Moto, to have the power to shift that thought, because I truly believe in the law of attraction. So with the manifesting, with the magician, if I wake up every day in the 9 of Swords energy, then that's what I'm bringing to my life, is this kind of energy. But if I wake up and through the day, I catch myself in the 9 of Swords and I shift that thinking to the magician, to like, nah, I got this. I'm good. I'm protected. I'm guided. I'm loved. I am bringing in more of that energy naturally. And then things flow more smoothly. Not to say life doesn't happen. But I can say for me, through my awakening, as I shifted out of the 9 of Swords into the magician, it's not a gravy train, but I'm a lot more freaking happy. And things do come more easily and a little more naturally now. I'm still, obviously, all of us are works in progress, but it's a really positive reading for the house and for the channel. So keep it high vibrations as much as you can. And I'm wishing you so much luck, because I know that I've been focusing on the mindset and switching it. Exactly. Yeah, that's it. But the first 2 cards for your answers are, yeah, go for it. Why not? You'll have to let me know how it goes. I know house hunting is never easy, so I'm sending you lots of positivity and love and light towards that. Hey, Miss. Yeah, I wrote your name down. In the darker winter, it is Moto. You are so true. Hey, Reborn. How are you? Oh, thank you, Moto. You're so sweet. I want to make sure now if I haven't subbed to yours, and I do. Moto Alley. No, I haven't. Oh, there we go. I got you. Thank you. I appreciate you. And thank you for being so supportive. All right, Lido and Taylor are next. Lido and Taylor. I don't know if I said hey, Reborn. I think I did. Hey. All right, I wrote your name down. I'm probably going to close out with you because I hear my dog barking, which means she probably needs to go pee. All right, Lido, do you want general or specific? I have a list, miss. So I have Lido, Taylor, and then you, if you can wait. Okay, sweetie. What kind of romantic path am I truly meant to walk? Oh, that's a big one. Solitary devotion or mutual part? Oh, that's a huge question. Okay. All right. So, disclaimer. Reborn. I love reading. Okay. So, Lido, I think you might be new. And I think Mrs. too. Forgive me if you're not. Thank y'all for being here. A little disclaimer. I always say, I believe in infinite timelines and that you have free will to choose solitary devotion or do you want mutual partnership. So I'll totally read the energy around it, but use your discernment and use what brings you happiness, because I believe that our divine wants true happiness for us, right? Okay. Thank you, Moto. I appreciate you. I definitely can't wait to go dig around your channel too. I love Moto vlogs. Y'all check out Moto out if you haven't yet. All right, Lido. I'm sorry. Oh yeah, Lido, romantic path. All right. I'm gonna word this with a yes or no. So is Lido meant to live a life of solitary devotion? Higher power, Lido. Is Lido meant to lead a life of solitary devotion? Huh. Guidance surrounding this. Guidance. Planning. Ten of Swords in reverse, then Two of Wands. Guidance. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Swords. Guidance surrounding this. Thank you, Justin. Lido. Guidance surrounding Princess of Wands. All right. So the first one, a Ten of Swords in reverse. So are you meant to live a life of solitary devotion? Which Ten of Swords in reverse. So this would be no. Reverse is yes. It's a card of loss, but this is a card of gain. So because it's in reverse. Whoa, that's huge. Solitary devotion. Like, would that bring you blissful happiness? It's a card of gaining because it's in reverse. The rising, ascension, because this talks about sinking. So the opposite is ascension. Huh. Hey, Arcane Soul Tarot. Check out Arcane Soul Tarot. He's a reader. Then you have the Two of Wands. Please use your discernment, though. Like, do what brings you fulfillment and happiness. Two of Wands. For the highest good, of course. Planning. Planning is required. But within all the hard work, there is decision making, which can come easier to some, while others shy away from being decisive. Do not dilly-dally, as you might lose the opportunity or freedom to plan things your way. You have all the knowledge and power inside you to plan wisely. Stop second guessing yourself. It's like you already know the answer to this, I feel. My tears long for her ocean, yet knowing it is no mere sea, but a goddess's sacred water, and they dare not fall, for how can something so mortal claim a place in the divine? Whoa, that's intense. Arcane Tarot on Schumann. My energy is probably low because I've been reading for 2 hours and 20 minutes. I feel really good today. I've just been reading for a couple hours now. My tears long for her ocean, yet knowing it is no mere sea, but a goddess's sacred water, they dare not fall for her. That's intense. Well, you've got a lot of deepness happening. This card of the Two of Wands is like travel also. Princess of Wands. Then the Princess of Wands. Happiness. The salamander is strong and courageous with the veracity for survival and their bright colors warning predators to stay away. They are quick and brilliant with the energy that keeps on going. when others have long given up. The salamander brings a message regarding an opportunity coming your way. Though you need to balance rash impulsivity with steady, cautious behavior. When the opportunity arises, cool your temper as you have a tendency to be easily fired up and overreact. That's deep. I have a hard time closing this. I feel like that's a huge decision. Like you're talking about a lifetime. So please use your discernment. Like, yeah. I do one of the, like I said, I do these two-way prayers where I ask for guidance from my higher power, and then I write back as and let higher power flow through me as I write the response. Yeah, it's I believe so much in the power of community, so it's kind of throwing me off my game that the card's saying like, yeah, maybe you should lead a life of solitary devotion because it's just like I know the power of community. So it's throwing me off my game, but everybody's on their own journey, everybody's on their own path. And again, this is a glimpse in time. It's nothing set in stone. It's infinite timeline. So please use your discernment for your highest good, Leto. And thank you for letting me read for you. Okay, Taylor, that was a pretty deep reading. Are you talking to me, Justin? Or are you talking to Leto? You're talking to Leto, right? All right, Taylor, Miss, and then Reborn. Hey, Anna, I'm sorry, sweetie. I'm going to have to close my list today. I've just been on for a while, so I have 3 left. If one of them are here, I can do you real fast. Let me see if you can stick around for a second. All right, let me go ahead and do Reborns. I know Reborn wants a love reading, so let me jump to that one real quick, and maybe I can get Anna in. Creator of all. I said you guide my cards and my words for Reborn. Reborn is here seeking spiritual advice and wisdom surrounding their love life. Reborn. Thank you, Divine. Thank you. Wow. 6 of Pentacles, Reborn, Love Life. Thank you, Source. Queen of Wands, Goddess energy. Okay. Reborn. King of Wands. Ah! You have the Queen and the King next to each other. The Queen and King of Wands. Are you in a relationship now? 6 of Pentacles. Generosity. Oh, yeah, Justin. My husband got into a motorcycle accident over a month ago, he can't walk on his left side. So it's definitely been an emotional time, Justin. Yes, I have been. We're on the upswing of it now. He can't put weight on his left side at all, though. So, and he will be out of work for a long time. So it's been, yes, crazy for me. All right. Thank you for the reading. Your insight about solitary devotion really resonated with me. It felt honest and aligned with what I've been experiencing internally. Aw, thank you, Leto. Thank you for validating Source. I appreciate you. That means a lot to me. Thank you. I'm sending you lots of love and light. That's a huge journey. So, yeah, that's huge. Been dating since Labor Day. Oh, I really like Reborn. Generosity, 6 of Pentacles. The appearance of the card in a reading reveals the potential for growth by asking you to open yourself up to other people. You said different, but I really like you encounter many people on your ride to the border, and your interactions with them are all opportunities for growth, both spiritually and personally. There is also help being offered to you, although you might have a difficult time accepting it. It is offered unconditionally, so take it. There is no shame in asking for help when you need it, as you've gotten a lot to yourself. You've given a lot of yourself to others. Huh. It's funny. You encounter many people. Hey, Diamond. I'm actually closing my list today. I'm sorry, sweetie. I've just been on here for a while and my dog has to go pee pee. Waiting on my deposit funds are low. He is Hispanic. Oh, how cute. I love it. I was a bit of a skeptic, but the fact that both my readings have had anxiety, right? Isn't that crazy, Moda, that the same card came out? And being an anxious person with a lot of things I do in life makes me believe in this stuff and shows. Aw, Moto, thank you for valid. Look, me too. I didn't know. I wanted to go to Proof of a Higher Realm. Yeah. I wanted to go to a tarot reader forever. And I couldn't afford one. So when I just finally gave in after my first awakening and got my own cards and saw the resonating, I was like, no way. And this is way better than anything you could get in a church, in my opinion, in my experience, not to knock anybody's religion. There's a place for everything. You're welcome, Reborn. You actually have the Queen of Wands too, which is joy. The appearance of this card in a reading brings with it the energy and power of the fire goddess herself. Her name is Bridget, a goddess of optimism and confidence. And that is what you are right now and what you need to be. You're being asked to step up to the mark and make a powerful impression in whatever role you take. You are magnetic and full of energy. So embrace the fire goddess within and take the leap. It's like, yes. Then you have the King of Wands. That's so funny. Loyalty. I think this guy is it. And this powerful and dramatic person could be in your life now or very soon, because you can see it's a huge dragon in the card. So it's a powerful person who could be in your life now or very soon. A hedge which rides toward them with all the knowledge she has and has learned from the past mistakes. Now is the time to take risk. I'm getting goosebumps because you said it's different. Now is the time to take risk based on the insight and self-belief you have acquired from all that life experience. Others would call them mistakes, but you are wise and know that there are no mistakes in life, just experiences and different paths, which all lead to the same destination. Queen and King. I love it. It's fun. And I'm all giddy for you. Enjoy. All right, Taylor. You're up next, sweetie. Do you want a general or specific? Popcorn yellow striped smile. That's cute. I can't, it doesn't show me on here, but I bet it's cute. Taylor and then Miss. And then Anna, if you're still here, I can try to read for you. Oh, Miss is here. Miss. You're welcome. Yes, thank you, Spirit. There you go. There you go. Every time people say, "Yeah, you're right," because it is just is divine. Yeah, you Miss. I'll do Taylor and then I'll do Miss. So Taylor General. Well, I'm gonna tell you, Nine of Cups are coming. I see that. I see the stress and emotional and the breakdown, but I see there's something you've been waiting on. It's on its way. Oh, thank you, Justin. Yeah. Because of the accident, Justin, we actually are in a legal, I guess it would be a lawsuit with the log truck that hit my husband. And it's kind of unknown whether we will receive a settlement from that, which we need because he won't be in work for he won't see his disability checks for a month. I mean, for years, possibly. It's a process here to get disability. So we really need some kind of settlement to help us get through. So thank you, Justin. Thank you for that reading. I appreciate it. That's a gift of reciprocity, giving to one another. Thank you. Keep positive because it will. You're right. This too shall pass. That's another mantra I cling on to. This too shall pass. Thank you, Justin. I appreciate you. You don't have to do that. All right, Taylor. Higher powers, source, creator of all. God, my thoughts and my words for Taylor. She's here seeking a spiritual connection and a general reading. Taylor, higher power. Well, you have a Tower card coming out, Taylor. Taylor, source. Okay. Got my cards and my words with the Princess of Swords. Taylor. It's like being your authentic self. Princess of Swords. Taylor. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, Source. Guide my cards. The Tower. And you may have already went through this Tower moment, or you may be going through it now, but it's upheaval, right? Riding into the sudden storm of a violent lightning brings an abrupt change in circumstances. Yet this destruction heralds the potential for recreation and awakening, whether spiritual or mental. Although the devastation can be terrifying, when the dust finally settles, the wonder of a new and better horizon will appear. Yeah, Miss, you can go ahead and put your question in the chat. After Taylor, I'll read for you. Then you have the Princess of Swords, which is curiosity. It is time for your own rules, authentically yourself. I feel like you're learning yourself even, or you have through the Tower moment. It's kind of what I went through with my first awakening. Like tarot, this would have never been. Maddie, my husband, calls me feral now. It's just a whole different me. There is no reason to stick to doing things the way they've always been done. Old structures are often assessed. Old towers are often assessed and found wanting. Trust your feelings and find the way that feels right with you. You are the hedge witch and you follow your own path. You can be described as revolutionary. Engage the freedom of the blue fairy and follow your instincts. Oh, I like it. Now you have the Five of Swords behind that, which is defeat. And a Tower moment can be like, let it go, baby. Let it go. On your journey, you have encountered a great defeat. And although painful, it is time to let go. That is funny because I don't even think I've ever read this card out of this deck. You may have been the victim of deceit, which may be what caused your Tower moment, by one you trusted or loved. However, although you may wish to seek revenge, it is time to walk away, as any plans to expose the perpetrator are likely to backfire. There is more to the situation than meets the eye, and you are just one in number. On no account try to enact vengeance. And I usually just read 3 in the free readings, but you did have a 4th pop out. And so when one extra pops out, I read them. A card of compassion. Maybe going along with this person that did you wrong. The Queen of Love herself and other decks, known as the Queen of Hearts. Yet this empathetic and tender-hearted queen is also very resilient and strong. She will help those in need at a moment's notice and is always patient and calm with those who need her support. There is an awareness of emotional needs of not only others, but also of yourself at this time. Remember to take care of yourself as you nurture others. Be good to yourself, especially if you're going through this, because it's not easy. That's a pretty deep reading, Taylor. I hope that it gave you something to pray, meditate, whatever your practice is. I hope it helped in some way, sweetie. I'm sending you lots of love and light, okay? What can I expect from Alexis R this year? Oh, so is it like a love reading? Alexis R. You're welcome, Taylor. The energy around this person, what to expect, how to navigate it. Miss, thank you, Source. Miss, what to expect. Maybe, okay, what to expect, how to navigate. Alexis R. Miss and Alexis R. What to expect, how to what? He said maybe, and the Cupids came out. The Cupids is the Lover's card. Miss and Alexis R. What to expect. Higher power guidance. I was like, I don't know if I need any more cards. It kind of says it all. Let me Miss and Alexis R. With the 6 of Pentacles. Miss and have you told this person like how you feel with victory at the end of the read? Stop. All right, so the Cupids is the Lover's card. That is so freaking funny. Have you told them that you like them? Like, what's the deal? Because this is the love card. Oh, sorry, she's got boobies showing. I got to cover her boobies. Love can be used to take us to the border, to ride on the crest of love wave and find ourselves in a totally different world. These arrows can knock us off our balance and our lives become disoriented. Therefore, it's important that you know your boundaries. Ride carefully when it comes to love. But it is a card that's it's the Lover's card in the traditional tarot. No, not yet. Then you have the Six of Pentacles. Well, what's holding you back? Why don't you want to say anything? Well, you don't have to answer that if it's too personal. I wanted to know if there'll be anything. Well, look, you got the Cupids, you got the Six of Pentacles, which is generosity. The appearance of this card in a reading reveals the potential for growth by asking you to open yourself up to other people. Open yourself up to other people. And it's like people helping you. But I feel like the key words that's really sticking out is opening yourself up to other people. And then you have the Six of Wands, which is a card of victory. It's a very positive reading. I always say energy is always changing, but as in this moment in time, it's a very positive read. Where's my wands? I want to read the Six of Wands to you before I close out. Victory. It literally says victory. Riding into victory after a long and difficult time is a wonderful feeling. And that victory is fast approaching. You have worked hard to get to where you are now. So take a little time to yourself and enjoy the moment. Ride high and be proud of yourself. Your hard work has brought you plenty of praise from those that respect you. And your acclaim has risen with people wanting to work with you. You have to let me know how it goes. You got to come back and tell me. I always love these readings and I get giddy for y'all. So you're going to have to tell me. Thank you for letting me read for you. It's a very positive reading though. So hit them up. Hit them up. Tell them what we doing. What we doing later today. All right. I got to close out, y'all. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Thank you, Miss. Remember, we are always loved, guided, and protected. And this too shall pass. I know a lot of us in the collective are going through the things. This too shall pass. I love you all. Namaste. I'll see you on the next one, y'all.